I would say that I'm relatively openly gay. You know, my friends know I don't hide it from anyone. I've not had a conversation with my parents about it, or my family, per se. I guess I've had it with my siblings, but then it's basically a don't ask, don't tell situation with me, you know.
In Kenya, homosexuality is illegal. Under the penal code, those who are found guilty of engaging in gay sex can be sentenced for up to 14 years in prison. This means many like Noah live in constant fear. The National Gay and Lesbian Human Rights Commission has responded to at least 1,700 cases of abuse or mistreatment.
We're talking about the right to not experience violence simply because you identify as lesbian, gay, or bisexual. So one thing that we reiterate over and over is that this case is not about same-sex marriage. This case is not about non-consensual sex. This case is not about sex with minors. This case is quite simply about what two adults are allowed to do consensually in the privacy of their home without governmental interference.
In Noah's view, it's time for Kenya's High Court to repeal the colonial-era law.
The decriminalization of homosexuality would be a great start, because it would put us in a position where we're no longer targeted. Because, you know, you find a lot of people who are targeted in the sense that police, you know, people collaborate with police to arrest you and then bribe you or scam you or threaten you, you know, blackmail you. And so it'll take away that power from these people.
On the streets of Nairobi, it's hard to find someone who openly agrees with Noah.
I feel they are ungodly. They are against our human morals, and I think they should not be allowed in Kenya.
I don't think it's okay. Yeah, I think it should be talked about. Yeah, it's not something that should be ignored. Yeah,
that's not right. According to the Bible, according to all religions, it should not be allowed. Yeah.
In an interview just this year, President Uhuru Kenyatta said that homosexuality was not a human rights issue in Kenya. This is not the first time President Uhuru Kenyatta is dismissing the issue of homosexuality in Kenya as a priority discussion. In 2015, during former US President Barack Obama's state visit, he almost said the same thing. However, the reality is there is a significant population that needs this discussion to be had. Even if the High Court rules that the law should remain in place, the fight to sensitize Kenyans on the issue of gay rights will continue.
So we're not at a place where I think we're able to convince 99% of Kenyans that this is something they need to accept. But what we need to be able to do is have laws that say these people are protected, and then have the people responsible for enforcing those laws be able to do that. Yes.
Noah hopes the court will repeal the law so that he can live a life where he doesn't have to constantly look over his shoulder.